Hello, hello, Cancer. Welcome to your February reading. So, I have a baseline question for you that Spirit would like you to use all month long. Does this empower me or disempower me? Does waking up in this fashion empower me or disempower me? Does communicating in this fashion empower me or disempower me? Does having a phone call with this member of my family empower me or disempower me? Does fill in the blank? Does eating this meal empower me or disempower me? Etc., etc. Notice when you are building power and when you are leaking power. So I mentioned a phone conversation, right? Are there certain people that if you speak to them, you come away from the interaction drained? That is a very clear sign that you are leaking power. Do you come away from a certain interaction feeling light, ebullient, open, ready? That's a sign that there's an empowering conversation or meal or habit. Okay? Does this habit empower me or disempower me? Very simple, straightforward question that Spirit would like you to apply across your life this month, because Spirit wants you to have and use your power in a clean, clear, Cancerian kind of way. All right? All right. Let's get into some cards. As always, Cancer, we're going to pull a persona card to see how you are showing up, which aspects of yourself that Spirit wants to highlight in the month of February, always in the name of your highest good. We're going to take a look at where you've been, where you are, and where you're headed, what the climate is, and how Spirit can help you best navigate it. Their best advice for you in the month of February. So thank you, Spirit, those who guard and guide Cancerians on this planet, Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, Cancer Rising, Cancer and fourth house dominant people, Spirit. Spirit, what do Cancer people need to know in the month of February for their highest good? Want to know where they've been, anything they need to know about the recent or distant past as it pertains to the unfolding future and the present. Spirit, anything they need to know that serves their understanding. And of course, you mentioned their empowerment. So Spirit, what do my Cancerian people need to know in order to empower themselves this month? To step into the future that brings what they desire, Spirit, abundance, ease, peace, love, fulfillment. Spirit, just a couple more. Would love to know the energy around Cancer at this time, the kind of climate that they are navigating, Spirit, and your guidance in approaching that. Want to know any potential outcome, Spirit, that you want to highlight for Cancer's highest good, whether good, bad, ugly, Spirit. We want to know the truth so that Cancer can make the moves they need to make to enjoy their lives. And Spirit, what is the key? What is the key to unlocking the month of February for Cancer's highest good? Let's go. Perfect. Thank you, Spirit. The past, the present, the unfolding future, and the tools Cancer needs to navigate it. Beautiful. Yay. A pretty gorgeous spread for the very most part, Cancer. I'm going to jump right to that key. The Ten of Swords. What does need to end? What does need to die? There is so much rich goodness coalescing and developing here. But there is a choice that you are being faced with that you need to make, and something needs to end. Something is so exhausting. I'll come back to the question, does this blank empower me or disempower me? What is a habit or an interaction or a realm of your life that feels totally disempowering? Maybe you just need to unplug from social media. That could be like, when I scroll, I come away fucking disempowered. Do you know what I'm talking about? Maybe you need to end it, or maybe you need to severely restrict it, or whatever it is for you. Everybody knows what it is for them, or if you don't, then check in with yourself, right? Ask yourself those questions. You are showing up as a King of Pentacles this month. Love to see it. King of resources, managing your money, managing your time, managing your energy in a very pragmatic, realistic, productive way. Could be a very, very productive month for you, especially if you unplug your brain from running all of its bandwidth on things that are no longer empowering you, no longer supporting your life, but are draining your life. That's just what I'm hearing, Cancer. So different things for different people. For some people, it's like, this relationship is draining the life out of me. For some people, again, it's this habit or this substance or whatever. What is it for you? Make the move that you need to make. Detach in the way that you can detach healthily when you are sure. You don't need to do anything based on this reading. It's you who needs to know what it is that is disempowering or leaking from you, and you decide, okay? I ain't telling you to do nothing. I ain't your mama. Judgment. A wake-up call sits in the climate, the energy around you. The clouds have been split. Mufasa has stuck his head out and said, remember who you are, Cancer. So who is that? The magician is sitting in the past. The one with all of the elements at their fingertips. Multi-talented, multi-creative, multi-passionate. That's you. You want to build and create something, Cancer, and you are thinking about it a lot this month. Your guidance, Three of Pentacles. You're the King of Pentacles, so again, you're the director or you're the manager. You're the written, produced, directed by, and starring you, okay? What are you building, growing, cultivating? And how could you bring other people into it? How could you collaborate? Or, would it benefit you to take a class or to get a mentor? How could you grow your skills and share your skills with others? That's just something that I'm hearing. So as the magician, you have all the ideas and also all the tools. Now your job is to figure out how to mix them, right? Sitting in the present, Ace of Cups, a new landscape. That's what Spirit is saying. The water is rushing in, your heart is opening up, and a new landscape has the opportunity to be created. And that is a good thing because, again, looking at that Ten of Swords, it's a very barren landscape in certain parts of your life where we need water, we need attention, we need care, we need tending. If you have been trying to do something all on your own, I feel that you really benefit from opening your heart and inviting other people into your process. So again, maybe for some of you this looks like collaboration. For some of you this could just look like having, this could be like taking a class. This could be like getting together once a week or once a month or whatever with your friends, and we're each working on our own thing, but we can each learn from each other the things that we are encountering along the way, and we can all benefit from each other's wisdom and our separate different talents. I feel like those things can come together in a really beautiful way. Openness and willingness and being willing to learn is really important right now. And coming through as a King of Pentacles is a very powerful thing. I would say the one concern, especially with all these cards about being open and exchanging and allowing, the King of Pentacles is a little bit, he wants to control everything. So you may struggle just a little bit with accepting other people's input or allowing them to bumble and stumble and change their mind and change yours. That's something that Spirit is saying. So you don't need to worry as much about managing and locking things down as you do opening them up. Because Ace of Cups says something new is coming in that is going to open up your heart. For some people, this can look like forgiveness. For people, it can look like letting go. Ace of Cups could be like a good cry. So that Ten of Swords and letting something go or detaching from it or resolving that that is the last time you ever interact with that person or that app or whatever it is, there could be like a release and a catharsis that comes with it. And it creates the space for Six of Cups, new magic, new connections, and in some cases, reunions. So old connections being revitalized. But I see you making magic and having fun. It's the opposite of that Ten of Swords. So what is it that disempowers you? And who could you interact with that would make you, that would remind you that magic exists, that you are full of potential and possibility? Who, oh, Spirit is saying a sense of renewal. Where could you go to get a sense of renewal? For some people, that can be like church. You know what I mean? And for others, it's, you know, for people maybe a little more like me, it's like being out in nature, right? It's being among other people who understand that we are all part of this big, incredible ecosystem. The star is sitting in the position representing a possible outcome. So allowing yourself to be guided versus trying to maybe be at the helm all of the time. Like letting yourself be guided more by the stars than by necessarily like your plan. King of Pentacles, right? You have a good plan, but there might be something surprising that opens up new opportunities and new avenues, and it could even have to do with collaborating with other people. And it looks like it happens in divine timing. When I see the star and judgment together, it's like one thing ends and another begins. And we remember that death, you know, always brings a rebirth and a new opportunity. So if you think that something that has happened to you is resulting in a death or a sad ending, Spirit is like, oh no, no, oh no. Something new is rising. A new star is rising. And for a lot of you, that star is you. Don't lock it down. And, you know, Spirit was asking about what empowers you and disempowers you. And I just want to say that holding yourself apart from other people and thinking that you have to figure it out all on your own, or you have to do the right thing, or else you're this, that, and the other, that disempowers you. Getting with your collective, sharing your amazing ideas and your heart with other people, that opens up crazy new opportunities, crazy new avenues, an amazing, like a new way of using your talents and surprising yourself. That's what I'm hearing. So I feel like there's going to be a little bit of a remix, and it benefits you to get in the mix with other people. Maybe there's some other kings and queens of some other elements around you who can bring you some shocking and surprising insights. Looks like a pretty good wake-up call to me. It actually looks like a wake-up call that could lead to like, ooh, this is like a dream, which, you know, ironic, but there we are. What do you think, Cancer? Curious about how you're feeling, what kind of wake-up calls you're getting, where you're being asked to maybe like clean the slate or open up. Let me know if you feel like chatting about it. Comments, questions, feedback, I'll take all of it. Thank you for being here, Cancer. I really appreciate it, and I hope it serves you well, and I hope that I see you very soon. Till then, bye-bye.